What's up, guys? Zach Dixon from Playerslounge here with a video today to explain to you how to play 2K on Playerslounge for money. So we've got $1 rooms, $5 rooms, and $10 rooms. Now, if you're not familiar with how these rooms work, you're in luck. We're about to walk through it. So I'm going to click Join Room on the $5 room. And here's how the matchmaking works. It says, we do our best to match you with an opponent of equal or similar skill. Players are assigned a skill rating on 1 to 5 scale, with 5 being the most skilled players. We use a complex algorithm to assess a player's skill. The algorithm considers a player's winning percentage, opponent strength, and prize money won, among other factors. A new player's rank displays as NA. We don't know how good they are yet, but we will assign them a rank after 3 head-to-head games. So if you see a 1, that means the player is of lesser skill. A 5 means they're of greater skill. So you click Find Opponent, we match you up with somebody of a similar skill level. But then what exactly are the rules to 2K on Playerslounge? So, the game rules. Lag, settings, and teams. After 1 minute of gameplay, any complaints on lag, pre-game settings, or banned teams will not be taken into consideration. No exceptions. Note, connection is much better if you use a LAN cable instead of Wi-Fi. The pause timer. If your pause timer runs out and your opponent quits the game when you are losing, you automatically lose. If your pause timer runs out and your opponent quits the game when you are winning or the match is tied, the match will be canceled. If your timer runs out prior to the end of the first quarter of gameplay and the score is tied, we will consider it a non-issue and the game should be replayed. Basically, with the pause timer, don't be a jerk. Don't slow the game down. Disconnections. In the event of a disconnection, you and your opponent must finish the remaining time of the match, keeping the score the same as it was in the game that got disconnected, i.e., if the disconnection occurred at the end of the first quarter, the new game should be played until the end of the third quarter. We highly recommend recording video of all game footage in case of a dispute. We also have videos on how to record that footage on PS4 and Xbox. You can check those out if you haven't already. If you can't continue the match within 15 minutes of disconnecting, Playerslounge may rule on the match using our discretion. If you were losing, you will be given the loss. If you were winning, the match may be canceled or you may be given the loss depending on the circumstances. It is up to the player who is losing to reach out and attempt to play the match again. If you were losing and no attempt is made to play again within 15 minutes, you will lose the match. Unless stated otherwise by the players involved, the creator of this match will be the home team. Now, Playerslounge rules, these are the same across every match on the site, but we'll just walk through them. If you receive an invitation on your console that does not match the rules later on this page, do not play the match. If you play the match, lose, and submit a dispute, Playerslounge admins will not approve your dispute. Here at Playerslounge, we lean towards fair play. Before making any decision, we will review and lean towards a fair decision, strictly up to us. We highly recommend recording all match results, disconnections, broken rules, etc. If a player breaks a rule when they are losing the match or the match is tied, and their opponent quits the match immediately, the player who broke the rule will lose the match. If a player breaks a rule when they are in the lead, and their opponent quits the match immediately, the match will be canceled and both players will be refunded their entry fees. Proof. Video proof is the best evidence you can submit to us. It's very easy to record on your console. Warning. Submitting fake or false results will result in immediate financial penalties. First strike is $5, second strike is $25, third strike is 100% balance removal plus ban from the site. Any match requiring multiple games must be ready to play within 15 minutes of the last game. Failing to do so will result in a forfeit. So guys, those are the rules for NBA 2K on Playerslounge. Good luck, and I hope to see you on the site.